Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Flowers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to them. Yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A pickup of 44 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Let's get that touch.
From the gun, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
19, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now it's Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Buccaneers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard
70
line.
Lions.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Ready up. Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now, Jackson. Out to his right, and he goes up top, looking for Komet. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
From the 20, here's second and a couple.
20-yard line.
Jackson now. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check go.
We'll try to pick this up with a hot pass. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer.
Now Jackson on fourth down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. 52 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I know this is National Tight Ends Day, but it seemed like this offense has been celebrating this every single week all season long. He's one of their main targets and one of the league's biggest mismatch advantages.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Flowers now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First down throw for Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Brook.
Jackson looking to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it facing third and a yard. Open man left side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Set up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. His throw left side is complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Set go.
It's 1st down, and they'll run.
Number 26 is the ball carrier. He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go.
Up in the middle, here's Jones. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cover 19. Cover 19. 7 Pirates.
4th down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's in. Chase Flowers. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready? Crack roll 80. Crack roll 80. Like the
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Bring alert. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Jackson. Left side, he's got Ibuka. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
3rd down.
Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Kill, turn up. Dragon 6.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That is brought in at the 10. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19.
run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go play action here with Williams. Caught downfield by Odunze. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's to Odunze again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Throwing again, Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Bears call out their field goal team. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 by 6, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19, cut 19, cut 19. Take over.
Jackson now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. They'll leave them just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
60 Eagles, Cowboy 80.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Jackson. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First down goal at the 3-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey,
Now Jackson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will go all the way. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on a 2-point conversion.
18.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On third down, Jackson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Throwing is Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The right side, caught by Burton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Cougar 19. 70 ready.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And he will score! Cole Komet, touchdown Buccaneers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Number 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Look at him go! And he will score! Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
2nd down, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. Burden, the man on the move. Will try to throw again. Here's Williams. It's out left and complete to Burden. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
This passing attack is proving to be a lot to handle for this defense, Mike, especially over the last couple plays. 4 plays, 4 passes, 4 first downs. It doesn't get much more efficient than that. And let's give credit to the offensive coordinator. Don't try to fix it if it ain't broken.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the Bucs 9-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Next to score, Bears 32, Buccaneers 28.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go! Lightning, 8, 3, I got him. He's mine. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Set go.
From the gun, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Go street.
Jackson now on second down. This throw right is taken in by Fromm. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Throwing Jackson. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Aside, he's got a boot. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Come on, man up. Let's go.
Again, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Cougar 19.
Almost at 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 18-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Jackson from the gun on third down. On the run to the right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Okay, ready?
Here it is, fourth down and 10.
Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
To throw is Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the second half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points, let's chip away at that lead. He said, no, I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Rolling right. It's taken in. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Williams to the air once more. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the margin.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good, and the Bears have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Pioneer. Banjo, banjo, banjo.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd down. Jackson. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Broncos.
One last shot now for Jackson. And that's going to be intercepted. He gets 3 inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Bears. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.
Streak broken.
Great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Tampa.